Me, Ivo, I realize I'm very fortunate to have this connection with you, otherwise I'd be floundering, trying to understand like all the people I see trying to learn in Facebook groups. Seriously, they need to pick up a book and read about the nature of reality. Ivo, yes, you are fortunate, however you are in a position to help them. Me, I did, but putting down some comments isn't the same thing as going into a detailed description. Ivo, sometimes putting down the correct next comment is the way to their understanding the truth. Me, so let's discuss the truth there. What is consciousness and how does it relate to the body? Ivo, arguably, it is all consciousness. You are all light bodies comprised of 12 dimensions. Each dimension vibrates at a faster frequency than the one below it. You have one chakra that aligns with each of these layers of consciousness. Each chakra is an energy center, which allows the energy to be absorbed into or to come out of the light body. Many people, as they try to move from their understanding of a one-dimensional physical reality to a 12-dimensional physical and non-physical reality, struggle to understand. And this is understandable. Me, I'm glad I had books to read and didn't rely on Facebook posts. Ivo, yes, an author, who is earning money from their work will always attempt to be as integruous as possible. Because their reputation relies upon their work. However, Facebook groups have no such inclination. Although they should. Integrity is key to ascension. Me, yes. Ivo, so, consciousness is what we are, as I have said. The body is a limiter. Consciousness is what we all are, we are all part of the whole, each powerful units within the central body of what you call God. In the same way that your physical body is comprised of its units, atoms, you are all atoms in the light body of the whole, the Creator. However, consciousness is limited in its expression when it is just consciousness. It needs to relate to something in order to understand itself, so in the lower levels, it creates a physical body. Yes, you all created your physical bodies within your mother's wombs. The driving forces behind this creation were the energies of your father and your mother, however you were present in this creation as well. Me, so you ensure your body is created to your own specifications. Ivo, yes, it is your life to live and you choose to live it within certain parameters. Consciousness, at this level, has 12 vibrational levels, or dimensions. And each dimension is plugged into your physical body by means of a chakra. When the chakras are running proficiently, the physical reality is expressed to its highest degree. When the chakras are imbalanced, reversed or rotating in an elliptical shape, then your expression of reality, your physical life, is dysfunctional. It affects the corresponding endocrine gland which align with your sympathetic, fight, flight or flee, or your parasympathetic, relax and rejuvenate, systems. Me, how would an elliptical third eye rotation affect me at the 6th dimension? Ivo, it would affect your expression into the 6th dimension as well as affect your 6th dimensional expression of yourself in this 4th dimensional physical expression. Me, so that tells people, if they want to open their third eye and do some awesome astral traveling, keep your chakras in balance. Ivo, yes. And stop believing in the illusion because lies and illusion shut down your higher chakras. Me, truth opens them, as in sets you free as is promised. Ivo, yes. Your lower vibrational levels, the root to the solar plexus chakra, affect your upper chakras which affects those dimensions. Your upper chakras filter down energy into the lower chakras which affects your physical expression. It is all related. It goes both directions. Me, so many people think the brain is the mind. Can you speak to that, Ivo? Ivo, the brain is the central computer of your physical body, it is the CPU of the computer you call your physical body. It interprets your reality. That is why all the physical senses are connected to areas of your brain, this is also that you can understand your physical reality. These senses all relate to the lower mind, the mind of the physical reality which is comprised within the energies of the root to the solar plexus chakra. The higher mind is comprised of energies relating to the heart, to the crown chakra and the five above them. And these relate to your non-physical bodies. Your brain does not think. Thinking is carried out within the mental body, which relates to the third chakra. That level of dimension relates to your lower mind. Yes, those who believe that their body is everything will be shocked after their deaths when they realize they are completely whole, they just do not have their physical body anymore. They are capable of everything they did in their physical life, as a matter of fact more than, because they do not have the limiting physical body to keep them from astral travel or bilocation. Me, yeah, can you imagine? Ivo, your people must understand life in order to understand that death is only death of the physical body, nothing more. Me, imagine how odd it must be for people to realize their brain isn't doing the thinking, it's done more around their belly button? LMAO, but then there are people who have a gut feeling, and this is why, of course. Ivo, that is the location of the chakra which relates to a third-dimensional density. However, there is always the higher mind which begins at the heart and above. Me, also I think people think their brain is doing the thinking because they relate to everything from their eyes, and the eyes are in front of the brain. Ivo, yes, we should explain the chakra functions. Me, please do. Ivo, the root chakra, the sacral chakra and the solar plexus chakra, the belly button, are the three levels of energy that make up your physical reality. Your body is simply a manifestation of energy that can perceive itself, which, considering the lower dimension it exists upon, is most wonderful. And your eyes are able to perceive a section of the light spectrum that relates to your physicality. The range at which your body vibrates at is perceived by the physical senses. A cat's, however, perceives beyond the spectrum that the human can. That is why your cat behaves strangely whenever they are perceiving us from the higher dimensions. Me, or lower. Sometimes he cowers. Ivo, sometimes he sees Werf around you who tends to scare him. Me, lol. Ivo, or he will see the dark ones as well. Your animals see beyond your limited range of vision and hearing, so their perception is much greater than yours. Humans have been dumbed down, and this is an example of this. When your DNA goes fully quantum, you will be able to perceive 12 dimensions from your physical body, and you will realize that you never left your beloved homes, the dimensions of light. Yes, the physical body is the key manifestation of separation. It tells you that it is the power machine, and it tells you that you are separate from others and from God. You are not. You never were, and for that matter, you have never left what you call heaven because you are connected to it through your upper chakras. What is more, although it is a magnificent creation, it is a creation that limits your whole expression in favor of relating to your physical dimension. Changing one's understanding from a physical perspective can be a challenge. You work through it pretty readily, my love. Me, I can remember a certain ET showing up in my kitchen because I was having a hard time understanding that things existed when I couldn't see them. So you made sure I saw you so we could get over this impasse. Ivo, yes, I did. You had to see me in order to confirm I existed, and so you did. You understand that I exist despite the fact that you do not see me every day, and this has helped you move on in your multidimensionality. The upper four chakras relate to the fourth, fifth, sixth, and seventh densities or dimensions. You co-create these densities as well. You have aspects of your soul living within them. One whose heart is not open will not be able to vibrate at a fourth dimensional level. When one is fearful and keeps the heart closed, you will not be able to ascend to 4D. To achieve fourth dimensional vibration, the heart must be open and you must be of service to others. Fifth dimensional vibration requires steady fourth dimensional awareness, plus an understanding of unity consciousness. The conditions of duality do not apply here, and the mind that has learned the tenets of the dualistic system, now must embrace unity consciousness. The way to vibrate at the fifth dimension frequency is to transcend your life of duality and separation. The matrix is based on these things, particularly the negative aspect of duality. Being positive helps, but understanding the system that enslaves you is the way to transcend the matrix. I say being positive helps because unless you understand all that enslaves you, you would simply be a happy slave to the system, not an angry slave. All dimensions utilize universal law because that is how these dimensions are structured, according to universal law. Your physicality is structured contrarily to universal law. We have written about this in our book, How Universal Law is Used Against You in Your Physicality. This is how you become enslaved, because universal law, or love, will set you free. Me, Ivo, I'm getting tired. Can you please do a recap and end? Ivo, yes, the energies are up with 12/12ths. Me, they go up and I crash. So what's up with that? Ivo, all is being cleared from you, your lower chakras being rebalanced and your negative energies expunged from your systems. The recap then, you are a light being comprised of the energies of 12 dimensions. Actually much more, but for argument's sake, we'll say 12. Your physical body lives within the lowest of these dimensions and has manifested into what your brain perceives to be matter. Your physical mind, your lower mind, your ego aligns with the third-dimensional densities, which align to your solar plexus chakra, and your emotions align to the second-dimensional densities, which is your sacral chakra. Although your physical body is a marvelous machine, it is simply a machine that helps you relate to your physical energies as solid matter. It can also perceive itself and all around it with the use of its 5 senses. The brain does not think, consciousness thinks, and that consciousness is you. In your true state, you are an energy body, not a physical body. To access one's higher mind, the heart chakra must be open. To align with the higher consciousness within you, you must stop aligning with the lower consciousness life you are living. You must gain a higher perspective and accept that you are not just physical, you are quantum. You are an unlimited being of light in actuality, who has incarnated into a dense reality in order to experience itself within a certain limited set of parameters that are commonly called separation. You already are all you need to be. The question is to lose that which tells you you are something you are not. The lie is within the physical, and your physical lives are lying to you. You are not who you think you are, and your life is about learning to understand who you truly are. This is transcendence. Me, thank you Ivo. Ivo, my love, thank you for working with us when you are as tired as you are. We understand you are motivated to bring the truth to this world. Me, so do a lot of others who try to stop me. LOL, but I will prevail. I use universal law rather than earth systems to do my work, therefore I can't fail. Ivo, and so it is.